Good.
Sean, what's happening, bro?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Just working.
Listen, now you've been doing music quite for some time, actually. This happens to just be the record that, you push the button on and it's just been, kind of taking off, getting added all over the country.
I
To
see.
kind of get the reception you've been getting from this record, like how does it finally feel to like have that one that, not only do you believe in, but one that's, that's actually going like running it up across the country?
I was just talking to my manager Cole today. It was like, man, this is doing better than what we thought it was gonna do. So, this actually the first record we really put everything behind. Like we was like, yo, this is the one. We finna go 10 toes behind this one. Other time, you just putting out songs, if it catch, it catch, and all of that. But we like, nah, we finna treat this one like the business. Cause we feel
Yeah.
like this record can really move. And it's bringing energy back to the game. And I feel like, that's what hip hop is also missing. Is missing something, happy. Everybody just seem a little depressed right now. Even the music is dark. We missing the bright. We missing the bright. So, I think me and my crew is doing a great job. And the support behind the song right now is crazy. From you guys, the other people, it's just, it's a dream come true right now.
That's awesome. Now, this dream started when? Like, when did music become a thing? I mean, we all know the connection you've already have through hip hop.
Uh-huh.
What inspired you to go, go your route?
Well, I was put into a group when I was young, and that was like, when I was like 11. And that was like, my first time really, completely becoming an artist and, learning the insides and out of the game. But I really started taking it serious. Oh, well, man, it was over 10 years ago, man. Like it's been so long I've been grinding and loving hip hop and just growing up in it, being around it. I was like, you know what? This is something I want to do. And I just like I said, I got a passion for it. Like it's not a hobby. Somebody asked me, how do you stick with something, that takes so long to get into, how you don't give up? I told him, when you love something and you got a passion for something, you don't give up on it.
Yeah.
It's something that stick with you. It's in you. So hip hop and just recording music is just something I'm gonna always do. So yeah.
That's awesome. What is some stuff that inspired you? Who inspired you? I mean, we all know the family ties.
Yeah.
With Nelly
Besides
being
that,
Unc. But yeah, what is
yeah,
been other stuff you was listening to coming up?
coming up, I mean, of course, my dad was a big Jodeci fan. So he growing up, I listened to a lot of Jodeci. My mom was a Luther Vandross fan, so she bumped that a lot. But as far as hip hop, of course, Bad Boy, Cash Money, Lil Wayne, is one of my favorite artists. And the artist that really caught my attention as a kid was Bow Wow, of course, like
Yeah, 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 of
seeing
course.
seeing Bow seeing Bow do his thing, and get all the girls and just, performing on stage. Like, oh man, can I do that? I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta try it at least. So
Dog, and
yeah.
he's still doing it. Yo, they got
Yeah, I'm
Millennium
still a
Tour
big
still
Bow.
going on.
Man, I'm still a big Bow Wow fan, man. I'm pissed that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make the tour.
Oh, get
I
the
don't
hell
know if
out,
I'm.
bro.
I want to go. I want to go. I don't know. I don't know what city I'm gonna be able to, because they not coming to my hometown. But I've been traveling a lot too. As far as the promo run. So yeah, I'm gonna have to ask and see if I could catch a show. I want to
I know
so bad.
they're coming to Tampa like in a few weeks.
For real? Oh man,
Yeah.
maybe I need to
You might
come
have to
down
make
there.
that trip,
I
man.
could
Come hang
I
out with
could link
us.
up. Yeah, I could link up with y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna put that word in. Hmm.
For sure. Now I see you got the headphone, you got the nice setup. I know you do Twitch.
Hmm.
How helpful is that in connecting with fans? And I feel like it's become like the new norm when you see the Kai Cenats of the world doing what they do, and artists pop up on their show, or
Yeah.
the Black Boy Maxes like recording music like live on the spot with some of these guys. How important is it as an artist now to really be tapped in with your fans like in this
Hmm.
realm?
Yeah. I always been a social media guy. Like even when Twitter first got jumping off, you know what I'm saying? When MC Hammer was like the first one on Twitter making his tweets and stuff. And then I started streaming on this platform called Ustream. You probably don't even know what that
Yeah,
is. You remember Ustream?
Yeah, I do
It
remember
was a
Ustream actually. Yeah, that was
long
a
time
minute.
ago. I was a
That was a
baby.
minute.
I was a baby streaming on Ustream with me and my crew. But as far as Twitch, um, right before COVID, I bought a whole setup. It was like 2019, and I was just gaming on it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't telling nobody I was a rapper or nothing like that. I was just literally gaming on it. And then after COVID, Twitch just really blew up. And
Yeah.
then it's a great place. Yeah, it's a great place to just talk to your fans. It feel like they are a part of you, no matter if you got 60 people or 600 people. And it's just a growth thing that you and your supporters do together. And that's what I'm doing right now. I take them with me everywhere, radio stations. I let them see when I'm getting dressed. I sit right here like how I'm talking to you. I
Yeah.
literally sit right here and talk like, hey man, what's up with y'all today? Y'all cool today? And then sometimes if we got a little, internet beef, I go tell my people, man, go comment on them.
Go run it up. Go get
Go
them.
run it up. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's dope, man. I love Twitch. I love Twitch. You just can't focus on the numbers a lot because everybody stream on Twitch. Some days you have high numbers, some days you got low numbers. It just depends. But I just focus on the small group of people that look for me to stream, and that's what I cater to.
So the record is Leave. You tapped in with I'm out in Tampa and Jacksonville right up the street. So it's like
Yeah.
you got Young and Ace on the record. What was it like collabing with him? And is this a guy that you were a fan of?
Yeah, no, Ace, I definitely like Ace songs. I was bumping Ace before I even thought about, putting him on a song, but how I got him on the record is just I literally just reached out to his manager through via DM. Everything happens through Instagram now. Like you can get a lot done through Instagram. So I hit his manager up, talk business. I connected him with my manager, and he was like, "Yo, I'ma do it." I went through a lot of artists, so I was kind of like preparing for the nah, we ain't gonna do this, we ain't gonna do that because other few artists said they didn't want to do the record or tried to do it and couldn't do it, which I was confused on. But yeah, Ace, he was real professional. He sent the record back, he did it. We booked the video. He came through the video shoot. I was like, man, I hope you don't be Hollywood on me. Don't be Hollywood on me. And he was cool. Like, nah, he was cool as hell. So don't let nobody ever tell you that Ace ain't cool. Ace is cool. And he shot the video. He hung out after and everything. So and now, the record doing what he's doing. Hopefully I can help him too.
That's what's up, and it's cool to see him in that light because I don't think we've seen really Ace on like a fun record
Hmm.
like this, like a nice fun club record. I mean, they
It's
played
different.
they played Who I Smoke in the club, but there's a whole nother me.
Yeah, for
There's a
sure.
whole
For
nother thing
sure.
tied to it. But
Hey.
to see him in this, like to see him in this light, it gives him a whole new dynamic.
Yeah, no, it's crazy that you say that because a lot of people was doing like YouTube reactions to it, and they was like, "Man, I wasn't expecting this." I'm like, they like, "Man, I'm used to Ace talking about what he talks about." I'm like, "Nah, that's what a collab is. You got to go to the other person. Come to his world sometimes. And that's what Ace did, and he did a great job at it. He did a great job.
So you got the videos out right now. I saw you post about BT, posted that it was on BT Jams and how excited you were about that. And being that your unc actually had like ran BET and music videos
Yeah.
is all over the place. To kind of have this kind of full circle moment in the fam. Let me ask you: have you ever seen Tip Drill? You were probably we were both
Yo,
probably you were
listen,
both young at the time.
listen. Oh man, I was a
I'm a
I
little
was
older
a
than you, but
baby. Yeah, I was a baby. Look, how I used to watch Tip Drill. So my uncle manager T Love, his son was my best friend, right? So we'd be over his house. And they, when y'all used to do videos back in the day, used to come on a tape. I think it's not a cassette tape, or VHS.
VCR,
It was on the
VHS.
VHS, right? So we used to go through the VHS. Boy, found Tip Drill, popped it in late at night. This was before it was out on
Oh,
BET
yo, wait.
Uncut.
So you had Tip Drill exclusive?
Before it was out on VHS. On VHS, we sitting up at like 3 in the morning watching it. Like, oh, that's crazy. Nah, yeah, man. Tip Drill is a classic. Tip Drill a
Bro,
classic, man.
it's a national treasure, my friend.
It
It is
is.
a national
It
treasure.
is.
And I know you're striving to make that music, and it kind of brought me back to that vibe.
Yeah.
What can we expect more going forward after Leave? Like, what are some other stuff, some other sounds that you're tapping in with, artists that you want to tap in with as well?
Artists. Ah, man, my artist, it's crazy. Like I say, man, I want to work with Bow Wow. Like I said, that's one of my favorite artists, man, of all times, man. People got to start giving Bow his flowers, and that's
It's
what I'm gonna
nuts.
do. I'm gonna make sure I do that.
Let me tell you something. Like we do a classic 9 o'clock mix in the morning,
Hmm.
and you just like forget how I don't know if it's because me and Bow Wow are like the same age, so it's
Uh-huh.
like it's Bow Wow. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, yeah.
you think you're too cool to like Bow Wow
Uh-huh.
music, but man, you hear like you and you hear like
All of that.
yo, take me
Er,
home, like
Take me
bro,
home.
like
Everything from Bounce With
I'm
Me
like
on up to
I'm
Puppy
like
Love to
exactly.
everything. Like, yeah, oh man, Bow was cold. But yeah, of course him. I want to work with Chris Brown. I want to work with Wayne. I want to work with Taylor Swift. You know, yeah, I don't want my music to all just sound the same. That's what I'm completely against. Like all of my songs. Like I'm gonna definitely have some songs that sound like others, but I don't want when you hear one Lil Shxwn song, you feel like you heard them all. I don't want that. I record to up tempo beats. I record to more slower beats, pop beats, hip hop beats, anything. Like I just whatever I'm feeling at the time. I just want to be an artist. I want to be an artist. I don't want to be boxed in. I don't want to be boxed in. That's what I'm on.
What I love about your story too is, granted, regardless of what you were tied to, family wise, like you went and got it out the mud on your own, and you went and pursued the music thing on your own. And apparently, Nelly didn't even know you were doing this. So how did even this like? How did
No,
he even catch wind?
of me just doing music, period.
Yeah, did he just catch
Yeah,
you in the
no,
studio like, yo,
what?
what's going on?
Yeah, no, I never went to him like, yo, I want to do music. Like, nah, that ain't what I want to do. I never did that. And of course, I'm sure if I would have told him, he probably would be like, nah, man, you shouldn't do that. Get something else. You know how it go. Like,
Yeah.
you know how it go. But
Everybody got their stories in the
yeah,
game.
exactly. Yeah. But I think he started noticing that I was taking it serious maybe around I don't know 2014 or something. I had a song going crazy in my city called Make It Bounce, and it was catching. It was on the radio a lot back then. But like I said, I was just having complete fun with it. I was just putting songs out and not caring what happened with it. Shot a little small budget video, and yeah, touching the people. But I guess word was getting back to him like, yo, your nephew, man, he buzzing. He was like, all right, yeah, that's what's up, but I never went to him like, yo, sign me, none of that because for one, as people outside looking in, they gonna feel like Nelly handed it to me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm working, so I'm gonna always get that, and that's cool. It is what it is. But I know the truth behind everything, and I'm a work for my respect, and I'm gonna get it. And that's what me and my team doing right now. That's what we
I
doing.
think so. Now, are you working on a full length album, or are you just trying to push these singles out just to kind of
What
build the
what's
catalog?
crazy? What's crazy, man? To be honest, I might got like 2, 3 albums already done. And it's just me speaking of, as an artist. I might, of course, go in and make newer songs, but I got a lot of music. So right now, of course, I'm pushing the record Leave with Ace, and I plan on dropping one more single. And hopefully, it do what it needs to do. And then I drop, EP album or whatever, my team wanna work on, but I definitely want to do a project and I want to start doing shows. I want to go around. My goal right now, I want to do like a up close and personal small venue tour. Once I earn that. I gotta
Yeah.
earn that. And that's why we working right now. I want to, where I could really become one with my fans and then work my way up. That's my plan right now.
Well, yo,
Yeah.
Lil Shxwn, appreciate you taking the time out, my bro. Leave is the
Hmm.
record. It's out right now, going crazy. We're gonna run that up over
Hmm.
here. It's Wild 94.1. Always love, dog.
Yo, thanks for having me, man.